Good evening. I hope you guys have had an amazing day. I wanted to briefly hop on here to tap into the collective energy. We are currently under a full moon in the zodiac sign of Cancer. And whenever the moon enters into watery signs, we tend to be faced with challenges that will cause suppressed emotions and feelings to come up so that we can heal these things. So I wanted to see what's currently going on. I do know that the energy is very heavy, it's very dense right now. So I've already shuffled the cards and I have two cards that came out specifically. But before I get into the tarot, I pulled a card from an oracle deck, and the card that came out is believe in your power to manifest. It says to breathe your creation into existence. So now you're at a place in your life where you're ready to experience new. You know, we have entered into a new year. You may be setting New Year's resolutions for yourself, and you're trying to bring this vision in your mind into fruition. So you may be looking for ways to allow that to manifest right now, but you could be dealing with some type of resistance. Maybe you're losing confidence in yourself, or you may be unsure on the path that you need to take. But at the bottom of the deck, you do have walk your own journey. It is essential to stay on your own path. So you may be in a place right now where you're comparing your life to those around you, whether it's your friends or your family members. And, you know, comparison is not a good thing to do because we all have our own paths. So Spirit is saying that it's okay for you to embrace yourself, embrace your gifts, embrace your own path, because whatever you need is going to manifest in your reality. So I do have two cards that came out in tarot, and we have the Star and the Death card. And what that says to me that you're experiencing a major shift in your life right now. The Star card talks about healing. It talks about spiritual awakenings, you know, you being emotionally fulfilled or spiritually fulfilled or whatever the case may be. But you're going through a transformation right now, because the Death card talks about transformation, things ending, things dying, and new things are coming into your reality. So some of you guys are doing some major healing work, or you're currently having a spiritual awakening, right? Where you're finding things are out about the unknown, where you're having a desire to study the occult or study magic or just study anything that is of spiritualism. So I want to clarify these, but before I clarify these, I want to see if we can get some hidden clues in this oracle to see what this situation is about. So infinite divine creator, spirit guides, angels of light and love, show me clear messages for the collective. What is this about? This is for the collective. Three more. I'll do one more. Show us hidden clues. Give us clues, please, about this situation. What is this in regards to? Thank you. We have blind. Wow, that's beautiful. So the blind card talks about the unknown. It talks about vision problems, or you just not being able to understand where you are currently in your life. But you are there for a reason, because there are no coincidences. Everything that happens in life is in the control of external forces, right? Now, we do have some control over the things that we do or the experience that we, partake in. But overall, we are being controlled by external forces, right? There are no coincidences. So Spirit is saying to embrace the unknown. Stop trying to figure everything out, Just trust and have faith in the universe. That's what this is about, having faith that things are going to work out for your good. And you have the withdrawal card at the bottom of the deck, which talks about, you awakening. You could be dealing with a little bit of rejection, or you could be experiencing some type of, rejection from your friends and your family, or you could be withdrawing from these people because you feel like you don't relate to them anymore. But let's see. Any other clues for this situation, whatever this is? Thank you. Wow. So you have marriage and care, which talks about parenthood, deepening relationships. For some of you guys, this is a wish come true. Again, the star is about wishes being fulfilled. Some of you guys may be wishing that you can start a family, wishing that you can get married, or just creating this life that you envision. But Spirit is saying to trust that things will work out for you. Things will turn out the way that you envision them, but you have to have that faith, because if you don't have faith, it's hard for these things to materialize in your reality. Your faith and your expectation of this, if you hold that in your mind, you will call that into your reality. But when you don't have faith, you actually build resistance against the things that you want to come into your life. So I'm going to clarify these tarot cards, these two cards, and then I'm going to get off of here. So Infinite Divine Creator, Spirit Guides, Angels of Light and Love. Let's clarify the star and the death, but let's do the star first. Let's clarify this star card. What is this about? This is for the collective, the star card. One more. Okay. Let's clarify the star card. What is this star card about, Spirit? Thank you. We have the Hanged Man. Some of you guys are seriously going through an awakening, right? Maybe you've met people, or maybe you could have met your twin flame that has catapulted you into having a spiritual awakening, right? Maybe you guys are learning things out about deep knowledge or hidden things. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Swords. So this has not been an easy process. Some of you guys have felt defeated along whatever this is, because you felt like, your life was being stripped away from you. But like I said, everything happens for a reason. So I want to do one more for the star. Let's clarify the star. Let's clarify the star. Thank you. You have the Five of Wands, which talks about conflict. A lot of you are fighting against this change, against this shift in your life. And because of you fighting against it, you're building conflict and resistance, right? And you're not understanding things the way that you want to, so you're building this resistance. One more for the star. Let's see. The star. One more for the star, please. This is for the collective. Thank you. Ace of Swords, which talks about clarity and truth. You trying to understand everything as it happens. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. That's what I just heard. Allow things to manifest naturally. You don't have to force. You don't have to make things happen. Just allow it to happen. Let's clarify that Death card. What is the Death card about? Thank you. The Page of Pentacles, and then you have the Moon at the bottom of the deck, which talks about, you shifting your perception. Maybe you could have experienced a lot of negative emotions and feelings with that Moon card that talks about depression or just hidden things coming up to the surface to be healed. One more for the Death card. What is this about? The Death card. And then I'm going to get your advice. And then I'm going to get off of here. Let's get that Death card. So you have the Knight of Wands. It came out in reverse. So the Knight of Wands is normally a card of quick action, in and out, right? But it came out in reverse. So again, I feel like this is something that is trying to come into your life. This awakening, this newness, this abundance is trying to come into your life, but you have resistance, which is why the Knight of Wands came out in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Wands, which talks about, again, being guarded, blocking things out. You're blocking out what Spirit is trying to do in your life. You don't have a lot of faith with that Page of Swords. It's almost like you're looking for things to happen. Just allow it to flow. So I'm going to get your advice. What is the advice for the collective? What is the advice? What is their advice, Spirit? You had the Eight of Pentacles that wanted to come out, but I'm going to let it come out on its own. What is their advice? Okay, you got the Queen of Pentacles, look like, if I could find it. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, which talks about you being more secure, being more grounded, right? Pentacles often represents finances, so you could be advised to save your money. But I feel like intuitively, I feel like this is spirit saying to you to be more grounded. And one way that you can become more grounded is by meditation or just meeting people or embracing people that are on the same path as you are. Let me see. One more for the advice. Okay, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Five of Cups, and then you have the Two of Pentacles. This talks about you being ambitious. It talks about you not being afraid, being more confident in yourself. I feel like you lack a lot of confidence, whether this is job related or in relationships or just you pursuing this life that you envision. You go back and forth in your head wondering whether or not if you should move forward, whatever this situation is. And because you go back and forth in your head, you tend to have some type of guilt or remorse or just depression. But Spirit is saying your advice is to build that confidence, build your confidence. Do words of affirmation over yourself. You could say things like, I love myself, or I am beautiful, I am happy, I am confident, I am wise, I am protected, I am abundant. You know, try to start building your confidence. And as you build your confidence, you're going to align vibrationally with the things that you would like to come into your life. So I'm going to leave it here. I love you guys. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me in the comment section. Like, share, or subscribe to this video. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.